Welcome to Verde Valley TV's Perfect Home. I'm your host, Helen Gibson, and we are here to help you take your house to home sweet home. What are all those ideas you've been thinking about? Let's see, interior, exterior, painting, roofing, landscaping. How do you protect your home? How do you sell your home if you want to sell that? All of that is incorporated in Verde Valley TV's Perfect Home. We have great sponsors and vendors, the best of the best that are there to help you. So be sure to go to our website at Verde Valley TV. You can check it out also on our YouTube channel so you can watch the shows over and over again. Today we're going to be talking everything that has to do with paint and also fixing those wood problems. This is the perfect time of the year to be doing that. Joining me in studio will be Ken Camps from JPS Paint Center. We'll be back in just a moment with Verde Valley TV's Perfect Home.
This is Bruce Morrow, Transportation Manager for Cottonwood Area Transit. Remember, we cover the entire Verde Valley and Sedona. Cottonwood Area Transit has you covered wherever you want to ride in the Verde Valley, all day, every day. Take Cottonwood Area Transit through Clarkdale, Verde Village, and from 26 locations in Cottonwood. With Verde Links, it's a quick and easy trip to Sedona every day. Don't forget our connectors to Camp Verde. Visit cottonwoodaz.gov for Cottonwood Area Transit and take a seat. Let's go ride.
Building a home, remodeling, or need furniture for the holidays? Time to order is now. Amish Home Decor offers furniture for every room in your home in many different woods, stains, and styles. We even offer patio furniture and mattresses. If you don't see what you're looking for on the showroom floor, just ask. We buy from 100 different Amish families located at the corner of Glassford Hill and Highway 69 in Prescott Valley. Amish Home Decor is the place to buy tomorrow's antiques.
Nothing personalizes a home like paint, and JPS Paint Center is your paint pro. Featuring durable interior and exterior paints from Benjamin Moore. JPS Paint Center can help you find the perfect shade, and they're experts in color matching for any project, including their selection of automotive paints from standard to extravagant. JPS Paint Center. Find the perfect paint and all your paint supplies too on Main Street in Cottonwood.
The Q102.9 plays all the hits.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake.
Ariana Grande.
Maroon 5.
This is Rihanna.
I'm Shawn Mendes.
Hey, it's Bruno Mars.
Ed Sheeran.
What's up, guys? It's Justin Bieber.
You're listening to The Weeknd.
Start your day with Brian James in the morning. You'll get at least 10 songs in a row during your ride home with Julie Page.
Zach Sang Show.
Catch the Zach Sang Show weeknights 7 to midnight. And Kelly Fox weekends on your home for hit music. The Q102.9 and 104.9 in Prescott and Cottonwood.
Back on Verde Valley TV's Perfect Home. I'm so excited about this show. It's fall. The weather is wonderful. It's time to paint our house. Joining me in studio right now is Ken Camps from JPS Paint Center. Welcome, Ken.
Well, thank you.
So I bought a house and it's a wreck and I need help. And I know there's people watching right now that are thinking the hot weather's over, my exterior paint, or I have wood repair I need to do. So where do we begin?
Well, really your substrates in our area fall into two categories, and really for most homes you have your stucco or concrete type surfaces, and you've got wood. We're not real big on wood in the Verde Valley because it doesn't hold up real well. It rots with the extreme exposures that we have, and people think, well, you know, it's a dry state, so you really don't have rotting wood, you don't have that much moisture, but it's the extremes that tear it up. If it would stay constant at a humidity level, it actually holds up better, but we go from extremely dry for a long time to our monsoon season of extremely wet, and then it dries out again, and we let this continue on for years, and before we know it, we have rotting problems that we're not even aware of. We're really excited about
You brought an
wood-epox.
example
Yeah,
right here.
This product here.
This right here looks like my porch. So I was looking at that going, where do we even begin to fix that?
Well, wood-epox is a fantastic product to take care of very expensive repairs that for really half the cost. If you look at replacement cost of wood, if you can imagine tearing a piece of fascia off of your roof line because 12 inches of it has rotted on a corner. When you can go in with a product like wood epox and rebuild and restore that product really to a condition that's almost better than it was to begin with, because you're using a technology of epoxy that is no longer moisture sensitive. This product is phenomenal. You're putting down a prime coat. What you're seeing here is this dark base, or it's a little shiny on this edge, to seal and penetrate. It's a liquid product, penetrates deeply into the wood. Even when it's cut, you can see that it's sealed all along this edge. You don't have to let that dry.
At that.
You can see the dark edge right up against there. You don't have to let that dry completely. This is a one-day repair completely, to where you put your primer down, which is your liquid wood, allow that to just penetrate, and then you mix together your wood epox. It's a putty type material. Push it into your surface, form it to where it needs to be to match the contour of existing area, and then let it dry overnight. There's obviously some application beyond that to get the best repair as far as appearance, but that's the basics of it. Put the filler material in, let it dry overnight. The next day you can be sanding it, shaping it, drilling into it, painting it, whatever you want to do to it.
I love the little sign here. It's a miracle. It is a miracle, and we can find this at JPS Paint Center right here in Cottonwood.
Absolutely, and we've been going through training processes. There are YouTube videos available if you just want to look it up online and say, man, I got to learn more about this. And you know, some of us are more techie than others, but we're happy to train you on how to apply this product.
That's the thing I appreciate about JPS Paint Center is the time you take with your customers to make sure they're satisfied and to train them and to educate them so they know their choices. How many times have you, I know I have, walked into a store and you know you need something, but you don't know what exactly you need and you might be missing a step? It's complete at JPS Paint Center.
Yep.
I mean, I'm looking here, you have the liquid wood in cans, so everything is there.
And it comes in different sizes. There are for your smaller projects. This obviously is a gallon kit for larger repairs.
That's what I need.
Yeah.
I hope my husband's watching.
But it is available in different sizes. It can be tinted. We have little colorants, so if you're trying to actually blend it into a color and leave it on an end, you could treat it that way as well.
The thing that I'm amazed about is just looking at this right here. Can you see that, everybody? Look at that. It's just formed perfectly. So, and when you turn it this way,
and what we've done there as well,
yeah, you can't ever tell it's cracked.
This has got a wood texture to it.
Yes, that's what I was feeling.
What we've done is taken our filler, put it into place, and then put a solvent on another board and just pressed it on top of it, so you can actually do a repair that virtually disappears. It matches the grain of the wood and texture of your fascia, of your deck, to where you can paint over it and you don't know that it's been repaired.
All right, so you know, this is going to be step one, and then the next step is I have to paint my exterior just for curb appeal and things like that. And is this the best time to paint a home for exteriors?
It is, and we have gotten really, really busy over the last 2 weeks now that winter has, or I should say winter's coming, but summer has broke finally. We're past that 100-degree mark, and that's the perfect time to start painting. We have about a 4 to 6 week window before it really starts cooling down of the optimum time to do that refinishing.
And so you start with, what's the process for exterior painting? What should I be doing first?
Cleaning first. That's the part everybody wants to avoid. Cleaning, I hate to clean. Can I just paint it? Yes, you can, but cleaning first, getting your surfaces to where the paint has the most contact with that surface, set yourself up for success. We rent pressure washers for the outside of your house to get clean, rinse it off, let it dry overnight. You're ready to go to some of your repairs, whether it's this or if it's a painted surface, to scrape loose paint off, to do stucco repairs. We have the material for that. We have the coatings to go over the top that provide some expansion that matches your stucco surface the best. We have a product called Permacrete, which is a wonderful product for stucco. That's what's on the outside of this building, Yavapai Broadcasting, and it bridges a lot of those small hairline cracks that your standard acrylics don't. You can paint something, but the paint is typically not designed to bridge over the top of even a hairline crack. You can paint it and fill it for the moment, but a couple weeks later you'll see that crack reappear. Now, nothing's going to glue your house back together. If your wall's falling over, come on, we've got to be realistic here. But there are products that perform better than others.
And we have a lot of compliments about our building here at Yavapai Broadcasting. People, the stucco, it's beautiful. You should drive by 89A, look to the right if you're headed to Sedona, and you'll see Yavapai Broadcasting. Ken, we're going to go from the outside to the inside and talk about interior painting when we come back. So get your paper, pencil to write down notes. We'll be back in just a moment here on Verde Valley TV's Perfect Home.
Q102.9 plays all the hits.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake.
Ariana Grande.
Maroon 5.
This is Rihanna.
Mateo.
I'm Shawn Mendes.
Hey, it's Bruno Mars.
Ed Sheeran. What's up, guys? It's Justin Bieber.
You're listening to The Weeknd.
Start your day with Brian James in the morning. You'll get at least 10 songs in a row during your ride home with Julie Page.
Zach Sang Show.
Catch the Zach Sang Show weeknights 7 to midnight. And Kelly Fox weekends on your home for hit music. The Q102.9 and 104.9 in Prescott and Cottonwood.
Northern Arizona Mortgage Corporation is your local choice for personalized home loans, and they've been doing it since 1986. They help home buyers obtain FHA, VA, USDA guaranteed rural housing, and conventional loans. From start to finish, they offer a safe in-person application process with licensed loan originators. Contact John Miskell or Shelley White Collier at northernarizonaMortgage.com or call 634-4251. Visit their office, located at 707 East Dominguez, Suite 601, Cottonwood.
Lease it now with Sears Hometown and Outlet. Right now is the perfect time to take a closer look at leasing. Leasing's a great way to get more. Choose from thousands of items throughout the store and online. Pick out at least $199 worth of items to start a lease and take home the brands you love with no credit required. It's simple. Take home what you want, when you want it, and leave satisfied.
Come see me, Lisa Peterson, your local store owner, and our great team at the Cottonwood Sears Hometown Store.
This is Bruce Morrow, Transportation Manager for Cottonwood Area Transit. Remember, we cover the entire Verde Valley and Sedona. Cottonwood Area Transit has you covered wherever you want to ride in the Verde Valley, all day, every day. Take Cottonwood Area Transit through Clarkdale, Verde Village, and from 26 locations in Cottonwood. With Verde Links, it's a quick and easy trip to Sedona every day. Don't forget our connectors to Camp Verde. Visit cottonwoodaz.gov for Cottonwood Area Transit and take a seat. Let's go ride.
Back on Verde Valley TV's Perfect Home. I'm your host, Helen Gibson. You're watching Verde Valley TV. In studio right now is Ken Camps, JPS Paint Center. He's the owner, expert, artist. We're going to get into it right now. We've been talking about pressure washing your home exterior. Painting, this is the perfect time of year right now. The next 4 to 6 weeks, you need to get on it. And also wood repair. So we talked about that. If for some reason you missed that information, you can go to Verde Valley TV's YouTube, look up The Perfect Home, and you can see the interview with Ken. It was dynamic. All right, but we're moving inside the house right now. Ken, interior painting. I think it's one of the biggest challenges I've found. I've painted my home inside and found that the colors weren't right, or maybe I didn't do the trim or the accent correct. You're an artist. A lot of people don't know that. So you understand color palettes and colors that complement each other. And I'm looking right here. Look at this color chart.
There's a few to choose from.
But see, I would get lost in translation looking at all these. That's why we can go in and get a consultation with you.
Absolutely. Correct? And there are some rules that really make the color selection easier and less intimidating. And you kind of have to give in to some facts. The facts are there are only so many colors that are going to work with your interior. As I talk to people about color, they say, well, I really love this color of green or blue or whatever. And I said, well, you know, you can love that color, but it may not be the right color for your kitchen, for your living room. Some areas are very generic. Bedrooms tend to be very forgiving in a accent color wall, which we've talked about a little bit. But when you get to other areas, really you have to look at your fixed things first. If you're building a new home in particular or doing a major remodel on your house, I tell people, they come in and want to look at paint colors and they say, you know, that's not the first place to look. When you're decorating your house, for instance, carpet. If you're going to select carpet, you're going to go in and they're going to say, I have an 1,800 square foot house, I want to carpet my house. And they're going to say, what's your budget? And you're going to say it's X number of dollars. And they say, for that number of dollars, here's your palette of color. And it's going to have 18 squares on it. And that's what your selection is within your budget. Well, now you've got 18 things to choose from. Choose your carpet first. It is the thing with the least amount of color option. So you go from the more fixed things, whether it's cabinets or flooring, pick those things first, then move into a color palette like this where we can make any color we want.
Right.
Now we're matching the color to the choices we've made for our carpet, for our countertops, for our tile. Those are all very limited colors. We can make any color we want to match or blend with the colors that are fixed in your house. And that's what's going to look best. You can do an accent wall in a bedroom that complements a comforter or a painting on a wall, but you're typically not going to do that through your whole house. You need something that complements the fixed things that you see every day and make you feel comfortable walking through your home.
Wow. So, okay, not the new home, but the home that's already owned and has all the kids' stuff in it. Yep. Do we bring pictures into you and just kind of show you our
People
sampling?
bring me some pictures. They bring in snips of carpet. They bring in a door front from a cabinet. There are things that you bring in, say, this basically represents my house. Yeah. We will come out and do a color consult on site for a small fee. It's very inexpensive compared to buying 50 little sample jars where they're all the wrong color. And it is hard to look at a palette with thousands of colors and zero in on things that really work.
Now you have some great paint, interior paints, but one of the trends that I've been reading about and seeing in different magazines is painting your cabinets.
Yep.
So do you have a good paint for that?
We do, and this is a fairly new one for us. It's called Advance. Advance is made by Benjamin Moore. It is a product that is specifically designed for your cabinetry, your doors, your baseboard. These are areas where you not only have high contact as far as surface contact, whether you're cleaning, whether you're handling it, whether you're washing it, but you also typically have areas where paint is going, going face to face, okay? Typical wall paint, if you paint your bathroom vanity with the same paint you used on the wall, which is common, well, I've got it, I'm going to keep on going. It's not bad paint, it's just a product that blocks. And what we mean by that is if you paint both surfaces of a door and you paint the base of the cabinet with the same paint and they go up against each other, they stick.
Yes, been
and
there.
They really stick during high humidity, like monsoon season or a storm that moves through. All of a sudden that cabinet is hard to open and close because the resin structure is absorbing moisture from the air and getting soft and sticky. A product like Advance doesn't do that. In the past, we were stuck with oil-based finishes in order to accomplish that, and that's why they were used dominantly on doors and trim. Now we have new technology that allows us not only to accomplish that, but in different sheens and the full option of color.
Right.
So we have a satin, we have a semi-gloss, and we can make it in any color you want.
Wow.
And it brushes and rolls or sprays very nicely.
Yes, and you have also 2 other brands that you work with?
These are both made by Benjamin Moore as well. Natura is a product really designed for that chemical sensitive environment. If you're an asthmatic and you have a hard time with any odor or are very odor sensitive, chemical sensitive, Natura is the cleanest paint product on the market available to the consumer. Benjamin Moore has gone to the extent of they have a manufacturing plant that's all they make there. And people say, well, you know, why is that a big deal? Well, if you think about big mixing vats where they mix paint up, if you have an exterior latex today and tomorrow, tomorrow we're going to wash those vats with some water and we're going to make our zero VOC product. There's going to be some leftover residue in that system that can enter into your paint process. With Natura, they have gone to the extent of, no, we have a manufacturing plant committed to this is all we make there, and it's as clean as it gets.
Great. And then the last
is
Benjamin
Aura.
Moore. What a great name.
Yeah. Aura is another, it's just the top of the line technology in paint. Maybe not the right thing for everyone, but when you want that premium performance, premium coverage, easy workability, long lasting, whether it's interior or exterior, Aura is by far one of the best products on the market.
Awesome, Ken. All right. Also, if I want to paint my car, JPS Paint Center can help me there too. We'll be back with more Verde Valley TV's Perfect Home in just a moment.
Hi, this is Greg at Verde Solar Power. You know, Arizona has lots of clean, renewable sunshine, and we want to help you take advantage of it with our quality solar installations, and we offer to beat any written offer on a residential solar electric system. So bring us your electric bill and let us show you how solar power will save you money. We're located conveniently here in the Verde Valley and are dedicated to helping the valley go solar. So remember, the energy solution comes up every morning.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle. Get Gettles.
Fabulous views and unmatched quality with efficiency in mind. C&B Construction is the only contractor ever to win the EPA's coveted Indoor Air Plus Leaders Award 3 years in a row. These ENERGY STAR certified homes provide unparalleled energy efficiency, comfort, durability, and indoor air quality. C&B Construction is currently building at Great Fox Ridge and Crossroads at Mingles. C&B Construction, locally respected, nationally recognized. Find out more at greatfoxridge.com.
The Q102.9 plays all the hits.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake.
Ariana Grande.
Maroon 5.
This is Rihanna.
Mateo. I'm Shawn Mendes.
Hey, it's Bruno Mars.
Ed Sheeran. What's up, guys? It's Justin Bieber.
You're listening to The Weeknd.
Start your day with Brian James in the morning. You'll get at least 10 songs in a row during your ride home with Julie Page.
Zach Sang Show.
Catch the Zach Sang Show weeknights 7 to midnight. And Kelly Fox weekends on your home for hit music. The Q102.9 and 104.9 in Prescott and Cottonwood.
Back on Verde Valley TV's Perfect Home, Ken Camp's JPS Paint Center has been teaching us all about exterior, interior painting. You have that car in the garage of your perfect home or on the carport that needs painting, Ken can take care of that too.
We're going to touch on this just briefly because it is a real specialized area and it's not something we really encourage the average consumer to jump into. It takes a lot of, there's a big learning curve and a lot of equipment in order to apply the products. But we want to let the community know we are a distributor of automotive finishes.
Hot rod
they can
black.
get really fancy, they can get really expensive, but we are a supplier of those products for the auto enthusiast who wants to either clean up, maybe polish and clean his car, or perhaps go more extensively into full refinishing or spot repair. We do have those products in stock.
What is the number one important thing to remember when painting your car? Not to just use house paint?
Automotive technology is just so much different than house paint, and it's very expensive for reasons. We expect our automotive finish to stay outside for 10 years without losing its gloss. We expect to spill anything we want to under the sun on it gasoline, oil, chemicals of all sorts, and just wash it off with soap and water. We expect it to go down the highway at 75 plus miles an hour and take a rock and not fall off.
Wow.
That's all and in a film that is less than 6 mils thick. So that's a lot. That's a lot of technology. So for success, you need proper preparation, proper application. Otherwise, you're spending a lot of money and really not getting the results that you're hoping for.
This is an investment, and it is in your automobile. And like you said, you want it to last 10 years. So you have to get the best of the best when it comes to your auto paint.
Most of the time, you're going to rely on professionals to be applying your automotive finishes.
But just in case.
But you got your hobbyists. We got those restoration people who have either the desire to learn or have the technical background from previous history, work history, and they're dabbling in it. That was my background. I started in the automotive industry for 10 years, and I know how to apply the products.
Awesome.
So it helps relate that to those people who are interested.
Ken at JPS Paint Center here on Verde Valley TV, Perfect Home, giving us the goods. Real quick, this is the wood repair, and
yes.
You mentioned in the break, and I think it's important for our viewers to hear this. It's not just for exterior.
No, not limited to exterior. If you've got a baseboard, you have a wood trim, you have a windowsill that has rotted out because of the humidity that's built up inside, and you're going, what do I do? Do I just put some putty in it and fill it? No, you've got a repair material. You've got a door with a hole in it from that door handle next to it, whatever. Can be repaired without replacement.
All of this and more at JPS Paint Center. Ken Camps, owner, joining us today on Perfect Home. So much information. Go to Verde Valley TV YouTube, watch the show again and again. Go visit Ken at JPS Paint Center. He'll answer all your questions. We'll see you next time right here on Verde Valley TV's Perfect Home.